Part of the reason I play with 5 stars, aside from the fact that Moinar, Alpianus, and Logos started making things too easy, is because I'm pretty stingy with my pulls. I'm not a big fan of gacha or gambling in general, and the only reason I tolerate it in Arknights is because I enjoy the gameplay and story enough to deal with it. Thankfully, a lot of Maleknights operators are welfare units, but even so, I still end up with gaps in my 5-star and 4-star rosters. I still haven't dropped Noel, so I did a few pulls on the Lazy Altar banner, but Hypergryph decided I'm not going to get Record Keeper either. So this clears my own personal revenge. Screw you, 5-star medics. I don't need you. I'll just hang out with my other friends, like Tin Man and Baseline. This final stage of Fantasy in the Mirage really isn't that tough. The only annoying enemies are the ones that flip the Hui Ming tiles. Without the swapping of attributes, the enemies basically do the Hui Ming mechanic for you. The first of these is this bird freak that goes across the top edge of the map. It passes by the Hui Ming tiles on the left, just as 4 of the flying snakes head for the top left blue box. I delay deploying the second blocker in front of Air Scarp until the bird freak is killed. This keeps that tile with the Hui attribute so we can block the 4 snakes. Next is the boss, who in Phase 1 targets the closest unit and flips tiles in a size 2 cross. Chiave, Tequila, and Baseline are deployed in these positions so that the boss uses this ability first on Chiave, then later on Tequila. This keeps Baseline aligned to the Ming attribute, which he needs in order to survive tanking the Ming-aligned gorillas. Finally, a second bird freak arrives, who again passes by our operators just before 6 Ming-aligned flying snakes come by. I let the bird freak flip Senshi to be Ming-aligned, then use a firecracker to flip 3 of the snakes to be Hui-aligned. This allows me to block 3 snakes with Senshi and the other 3 with Bison. Hung is used here to keep boss away from where I plan to kill the flying snakes. It's almost certainly possible to do this clear without bringing Hung, but it's a bit too much finagling for what's supposed to be a for fun clear. It's the same reason Noircorn is here. I don't need him to kill that first bird freak, but without him the timing windows are a lot tighter. Once the snakes are dead, the fight is pretty much over. Free is a pretty old boss, and nowadays he isn't particularly threatening on his own. I save everyone's skills, just in case the boss puts up his shield. But everyone just kills him too fast. The rest of this clear is just everyone basic attacking the boss to death. And that's all I have to say about this clear. Thanks for watching.